us, Mike Tirico and Greg Olson here in the booth. Partner, these are a couple of teams that struggled a year ago, finished out of the playoffs. They were under 500, but that's what you love about the NFL. A new season brings renewed optimism.
Absolutely, and really, Mike, a lot of new faces at critical places. I mean, there is a lot of new pieces to the puzzle here, both coaching staff and the roster of players. They believe last year is over. They do not think there is any correlation between the squad they're planning to put on the field today and that one that we saw really go through some growing pains and struggles just a year ago.
So they come to the line for first down and 10.
Let's go now.
The run here with Devin Singletary. He'll be taken down after a gain of 2. There you get a look at his numbers on the ground a week ago as a part of their victory. Second down and 8. He'll drop to throw. That'll be caught by the running back, Singletary. And he's going to get this one out to the 43-yard line.
Not a whole lot complicated about this play, Mike. That was understanding where the holes of the defense were. Remember, in this zone coverage, you got to find green grass. Get past the first down marker, be friendly to the quarterback, and then the ball has to be out on time before those zone defenders can react to the receiver. It's exactly how it played out here. You can drop all the fancy plays you want, but when the quarterback and the receiver see it through the same set of eyes, it's virtually impossible to stop.
He'll look to throw. Quickly to the outside and complete.
Certainly not the biggest play of the day, but a good example of picking up positive yardage, staying ahead of the chains by a well-timed ball and a well-timed route.
They'll look to throw yet again. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And the Giants are going to be set up. First and goal coming up. They'll mark them down at the 6-yard line. They'll run here with Singletary. And now flags fly as a gain of about 4 could be negated.
Offense.
Now it is first and goal. On the ground, it's Singletary. He is in. Devin Singletary. Touchdown, New York. His first touchdown of the new campaign. Extra point by Gano is up and good. And the Giants will take a 7-0 lead. So out is Gano after the touchdown. He'll send this one away. This taken in at the 8-yard line. And they'll be set up well as he is past the 35-yard line. The Washington offense going to make their way to the field for the first time. They are led by the former Heisman Trophy winner out of LSU, Jaden Daniels.
Really solid all-around performance last week, Mike, and I think the biggest factor that led to the win is his ability to continue to protect the football. He executed the offense, ran it exactly how they designed all week in practice. Now, it might not have been earth-shattering performance statistically, but they got the win. If he can continue to play that style of ball, it's going to be a tough group to match up with.
Now the first carry for Cam Akers. And that won't get a whole lot. Maybe a yard, but that's it. Here's a 3rd down and 4. Operating from the gun, it's Daniels. Got his receiver on the in-cut. He's got it.
One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. And sometimes it's by design, sometimes it's based on need. But really nice job there by the quarterback, getting into the hands of his receiver and then see what he can do after the catch.
They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. Daniels now going to look to throw. A quick throw. That's complete on the slant. And they'll whistle him down, but not before it picks up a first down after a gain of 7.
I can't tell you, Mike, how many of these offensive skill players around the league, they look at man coverage as like a personal offense. After that last completion on the way back to the huddle, I think he had a few choice words for him. I think he said, hey, man, you can't guard me one-on-one. You better ask your coach for some help, because if he doesn't, you're going to be in for a long day.
Here's 2nd and 9. From the shotgun, it's Daniels. To the right side here, pass is caught. And they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short. Don't need much. It is 3rd and inches. Here's Daniels. And this ball incomplete on 3rd down.
They told us this week they were going to try to come out fast, and tell you what, that's exactly what they did. Put immediate pressure on this secondary and let them know, hey, all game long today, you better defend every blade of grass because we're coming out firing. And even though that ball falls incomplete, it goes a long way in setting up the rest of this game plan as the game unfolds. And I can tell you firsthand, Mike, when you find yourself trailing in a game, you don't feel very good about coming away with field goals. But in this case, it does get them a little bit closer and cut into this deficit.
A good return as he takes it across the 30. The Giants offense ready to possess the football for the 2nd time. The lead sits at 4. So they'll try to add on to that. This drive begins with 1st and 10. Right away, they'll set up to throw. He'll get that to the former Volunteer, Jalen Hyatt. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. They'll look to throw. That's complete to the tight end, Theo Johnson.
The drag route is such a good way to get the ball early into the hands of your tight end and take some pressure off the quarterback and give him an easy completion. The size and the athleticism allows them to try to pick up more yards, but do it after the catch.
He bought all the time he could, but he's going to be taken down as he couldn't get a throwaway. Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long. Now they'll set up to throw. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes.
I'm always curious how defenses come back on the field after allowing a touchdown on the previous possession. And so far, I'm liking what I see. There's no heads being held low. There's no dwelling and thinking back to that last drive. They've come out and completely dominated this next possession.
Washington takes over 1st and 10 at their own 33-yard line.
They'll start on the ground with Robinson. And the defense all over this one. They knock him down. It'll go down as a loss of 2.
A loss of 2 brings up 2nd and 12.
We are through. Last play went the wrong way. It sets up 2nd and long. It's 2nd down and 12. On the handoff, it's Robinson. And it'll be a pickup of 3. So 3rd down, forthcoming. Working out of the gun, it's Daniels. That's McLaurin open on the left side. That's his first reception of the ballgame, and it really comes at a good time as they get the conversion on third down.
First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
60 Eagle, 60 Eagle.
Here's Akers. A gain of 4 as he's taken down.
Right at midfield. A gain of 4. He's now second and 6.
Here's a 2nd and 6.
Go.
To throw is Daniels. Throw over the middle, and they can't connect. It's incomplete. Ben Sinnott was the intended receiver. And it's going to bring up a third down.
Here we go, here we go.
From the shotgun on third down, Daniels. He's got his tight end. That's Sinnott. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line. On first down, Daniels. He'll let this go towards the end zone. They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. On the give, it's Robinson. Robinson, a first down and more. Now, following the run, one of the offensive linemen leading the way is a bit shaken up. Athletic training staff looking at him, so we'll step aside. Ball resting on the 9. First down and goal.
Go.
Here's a run. Marked down at the 6.
Let's go now.
Here now, 2nd down and goal.
Ready.
Now Daniels. This one caught at the 4.
Really nice job there defensively, playing the integrity of that zone defense so well. Anytime an offense is running these crossing routes or these underneath drag routes, they're trying to cause confusion with the underneath zone defenders. In this case, they all stuck to their reads, they all played their responsibilities, and they're not able to pick up any additional yards after the catch.
Half to 60, half to 60.
Third and goal. It's Daniels.
They went for it all on that one and just a little bit off. Ball winds up hitting the ground. They've got to move forward. The opportunities are out there. Better execution, better location, and they got some big plays in their future. Yeah, he does a nice job handling that kick there, but I think offensively, you come back to the sideline and you're thinking, we have to find a way to finish these drives. I mean, to be in 1st and goal and settle for 3, that can be very deflating for an offense settling for too many field goals.
Here's the Giants offense. Now they get set to take over once more. Their lead is just a point as they begin it on this drive with 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5. Motion man is Hyatt. Using the jet sweep for the fake, they run it up the middle. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45.
The goal of every offense, Mike, is to find a way to establish a balance between the run and the pass. With some success here early on the ground, will open up things as the game unfolds for the quarterback in this passing game.
Throwing it right into the hands of his running back. And he can't get away. They rally to the football on defense and bring him down for no gain. Back to throw. He'll look middle here and get it to Neighbors. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up 3rd down. Throwing now from the gun. That's over the middle and taken in. He's got it. And he's going to have the first down. So they convert on third down with a pickup of 9. Now, a handoff to Singletary. Not much to speak of on that one. Maybe a gain of a yard. It's second down. Motion man is Hyatt. He'll look to throw. Now a short one caught by the tight end Johnson. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
The drag route. We used to say this is day one install. Every single offense in the NFL has this sort of route, especially for the tight end position. And depending on the speed and the run after catch ability of the tight end, sometimes it can lead to some of the biggest gains.
They'll throw here on third and short. He's got his man complete to Johnson. That's his third catch of this first half and good enough for a first down. In the red zone now, he'll drop to throw. Looking middle there, but it's incomplete. Malik Neighbors, the intended receiver. And it'll be second down. They'll motion their tight end Johnson. That's over the middle, but it's incomplete.
A rare miss for a quarterback that we've seen really come out on fire throughout this entire contest. I mean, his completion percentage, Mike, is well above league average, and frankly, it's really the biggest reason why they find themselves out in front.
They'll motion their tight end Johnson. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And the Giants are going to have a first and goal. He'll be taken down at the 7-yard line.
Man, they're just running this 2-minute drill to complete perfection. And it's such a point of emphasis of every offense, Mike. These end-of-half scenarios to come away stealing points make a big impact on the outcome of the game. And
a second effort, and he is in. Touchdown, Giants. That is a heartbreaker for the defense. They took away what he wanted to do in the air, Greg, but that scrambling ability gets him to the end zone for the touchdown.
And the reason he was able to take advantage with his legs here, Mike, is he made a fast decision realizing there was nowhere to go with the ball. The amount of guys the defense had in coverage took those passes away. He tucked the ball down, took advantage of the space, and he was able to take it all the way.
So out is Gano after the touchdown. He'll send this one away. He fields it at the 8. Now an opening past the 30. The Commanders' offense going to take over here in the final minute of this first half. The deficit is 8 as this drive begins with 1st and 10. The motion man here is McClure. The drive will begin here with a run by Robinson. And he'll manage to get to the 33. Brian Burns comes off the edge to make the play. 2nd and 7. They'll keep it on the ground here again. That lane closes quickly. A pickup of 3. Brian Burns comes off the edge to make the play. Here's a 3rd down and 4. One final throw before the break. Under pressure, and he'll go down. They got him. On 4th down, they'll turn to Ryan Stonehouse here to punt. That could have broken for a bigger return, but as it is, nice job getting his offense a start out past the 30-yard line. And hold that thought. Let's get right back to it. We are ready for the 3rd quarter. This taken in at the 8-yard line. They finally get him down, but he gets all the way up close to the 40-yard line. The Commanders' offense ready to get going again. They'll have it first in this third quarter. They'll try to establish some tempo as they start this one with 1st and 10.
Pretty unforgettable performance so far in the first half, Mike, and they're going to try to figure this out here in the second half and try to gain some momentum. Figure out what's going to work, where are our matchups, and let's go try to put a drive together and get some points, because so far this has been a struggle. They just cannot get anything going through the air.
Backfield empties. 5 receivers in the formation for 3rd down and 5. And that is incomplete. Luke McCaffrey, the intended receiver. And it's going to lead to 4th down. And no return forthcoming. It's a touchback and will come out to the 20-yard line. The Giants offense getting ready for their opening possession of this second half. The advantage is 8. We'll see if they can make this a 2-score game on this drive. 1st down and 10.
And up until this point, this has been an incredibly efficient game from this quarterback. I mean, it's hard to think. Here we are in the second half, and that's only his 2nd incomplete pass. So finally, the defense is able to do something to disrupt his timing and finally try to get him out of this groove.
And that'll go for a gain of 7, and it's going to set up 3rd down. Now off the bootleg, he'll look to throw here. Now he'll air this one out deep for Hyatt. That is knocked away downfield, incomplete. He makes sure not to let the receiver get behind him. 3rd down stop sets up 4th down. And this one will not be returned. Not the best of kicks, as it's going to wind up being touchdown. The Commanders' offense ready to see what they can do. They've got great starting position with a short field as they try to get back in this one. It is 1st and 10. He'll work his way forward for about 3 yards. Brian Burns comes off the edge to make the play. They face 2nd down and 7. Operating from the gun, it's Daniels. Toward the middle of the field that time, but incomplete.
I think the biggest issue and why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the ups and downs of this passing game. At sometimes, he's highly accurate and efficient, but at others, he just misses too many easy throws. Question is, are they going to be able to overcome this quarterback inconsistency and pull this game out? Well, it's pretty clear the main reason why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the inefficiency of this offense and primarily out of the quarterback position. I mean, to complete less than half of your pass attempts, it just makes it very hard to compete at a high level consistently in the NFL. And if they want to find themselves having any chance of getting back into this game and winning this one, he's going to have to get a lot better with the ball.
The drive starts with a carry by Singletary. A modest gain, maybe 2 yards. It's 2nd down. He'll drop to throw. Throw left side, that's Johnson. Here now, 3rd and 5. Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete. The Giants sending out their punter. And this one's going to be down inside the 20-yard line. The Commanders' offense starting to trot out for this next possession. They'll do so with 1st and 10.
Let's go now.
Trying the left side, here's Robinson. And he's got this up close to the 35-yard line.
When the offense broke the huddle in a line, Mike, I think everybody in the stadium knew this was going to be a run, but the offense is kind of saying, okay, line up. I dare you to try to stop us, and right now this defense has no answers.
And a nice run there. He'll be stopped just shy of a first down. A pickup of 9.
Brings up second and a yard at the 43-yard line.
Second and a yard. Akers. And he'll have enough to move the chains. He'll take this forward for about 3 yards.
This offense, they're not interested in taking the deep shot here. Second and short, the way they're running the ball, pound the rock, reset the downs, and just keep the drive alive.
2 first downs, and they're at the 46 now. It's 1st and 10. Quickly to the outside and complete. And he'll be hauled down at about the 35-yard line.
Points have certainly been hard to come by in this one today, Mike, but it seems like this drive has been what they've been searching for. A little bit of rhythm, the ability to sustain. Now they got to finish. Now they got to capitalize on these first downs and go finish with 6.
And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play, and it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest, and that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there.
And the struggles in the running game continue. They take him down behind the line.
The speed and the get-off by the big interior defensive tackle, Mike. I mean, he got through there so fast, he almost took the handoff himself.
That is hot. What a throw. Touchdown, Washington.
All week, we're going to see this play be run over and over as a highlight of the quarterback and the receiver. But, Mike, the part that people don't give enough credit to, in order to get a downfield shot, you have to have time, and what a great job by the offensive line, allowing the quarterback to be comfortable enough in the pocket, let those deeper routes develop, be on time and accurate with the ball, and that's why this play is going to be a highlight all week. Let's give the big guys up front some credit.
He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. The Giants offense about ready to take over once more. The lead is 2, and they're going to try to make something happen here, starting with a 1st and 10. Now, faking the give. Catch made, right side. It's Johnson. And good yardage there after the catch. They'll wind up with a gain of 7 on 1st down.
There's no more efficient play in the NFL, Mike, than the play-action passing game. And you can see here why. You make the defense have to honor both the run and the pass, and he's able to pick up a nice gain to his tight end.
A very nice open field tackle there. He could not get free and gains nothing. Man in motion, heading left. Off play action. He'll set up to throw. That's into the hands of his receiver, Hyatt. And he is out of bounds on the other side of midfield. A give to Singletary on the zone read. And he'll get this down inside the 40-yard line. That's a gain of 5 yards. They'll run once more with Singletary. He'll work forward for a couple. Jordan Whitehead is there to bring him down. They'll empty out the backfield, line up for 3rd and 3. So we are... This crowd into it now as we get to 3rd down. They'll motion their tight end Johnson. And that is incomplete.
I think he predetermined that third down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there. They're just trying to extend the lead here, and this is definitely one they're going to want to have back.
Set to go now on 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's Daniels. A very quick throw there, but not on the same page with his target. That's incomplete. We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10.
And Bronco switch. Bronco switch. Ready.
Here's Robinson. He'll turn this into a gain of about 4. It's going to lead to 3rd down. Working out of the gun, it's Daniels. And that is incomplete. Terry McLaurin, the intended target on that one. And it's going to bring up 4th down. The Giants offense ready to get back at it. They'll begin with 1st and 10. They'll give it to Singletary to begin this drive. And he'll get forward for a couple. It's 2nd down. Now they'll set up to throw. That one knocked away and incomplete.
There's a fine line between trusting your arm and having a little bit too much faith in your arm, right? I think this is one of those situations here, Mike, where there was nowhere to go with the ball. He tries to fit that one in there anyway, and he's lucky that it just falls incomplete.
On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. And that is incomplete.
When you get the ball in this situation, what you're looking to do is not only end the drive with a touchdown to put the game away, but you'd love to chew up some clock. So with that incomplete pass now likely putting an end to this series, that's a big opportunity for them to try to close this game out.
And he looks up and he's taken down right away. Maybe fortunate just to... On 1st and 10, here's Daniels. Quick throw here is complete.
Seemed like the receiver, Mike, ran through like 5 different open zones, but once he found the one that he liked, where the quarterback was expecting him, you see him do a nice job throttling down, secures the catch, and he's able to pick up a nice gain.
On 2nd down, it's a run with Robinson. And that'll give him the 1st down. Tackle made after the pickup of 3. On the ground, it's Akers. And he does some good work on the ground here. Going to take it inside the 30 with a run of 8 yards.
This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You've got to have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets going.
He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. And he might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a 3rd down.
Let's go now.
3rd and 2. Here's Daniels. He's got his tight end. That's cynic. And he will have the first down. The drive will continue after a pickup of 8. They send him right out of the slot. A shotgun snap, and they'll give it to Robinson. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage at best. Might have even lost a yard there.
Every team makes an emphasis on winning first down, but as a defense, when you're able to take them back for a loss, second and long, you can really become more of a pass-centric defense and really tips the scales into your favor.
They get 14 yards and set up first and goal.
This is a clear example of a running back who really trusts his speed. He understands if he just holds his line towards the sideline, he's going to outrun most of the defenders on the field. That's exactly what he does. Picks up the first down before being forced out of bounds.
To the end zone there, but it is incomplete.
They let a golden opportunity slip away on that one. That's the matchup that they wanted. They just couldn't quite capitalize on it.
The ball still at the 8-yard line for second down and goal. They'll throw with Daniels. Oh, and this one's going to wind up incomplete. That's one you'd think he'd be able to corral. He can't find the handle, and it's going to lead to a third down.
They couldn't quite connect there on that short pass, Mike, and I just think it's worth reminding everyone how different the concepts are down here in the red zone than what the rest of the game plan calls for in the normal part of the field.
Third and goal. It's Daniels. It is brought in the end zone. Cam Akers. Touchdown, Commanders. Dicker, good with the extra point. And the Commanders will up the lead to 5. So now playing with the lead after that fourth quarter touchdown. Time to kick it back the other way. This one taken at the 7. And this will work out quite well. He'll get it all the way out to the 30-yard line. The visitors' offense ready to come back out for this next possession. The deficit is 5, so they'll try to put a drive together here, and they'll begin it with 1st and 10. And he's not going to get too far, tackled after a gain of just a yard.
Really well done here by the defense, Mike, executing this zone defense, and they've got to be able to pattern read. You're not just going to drop back to a spot and just play like a robot. Based on what the receivers do off the line, the defenders have different rules of where their zones move to. Well, they had that one dialed in right from the jump, and they were able to stop that play really before it got started.
Big play coming up. This is 3rd down. And out of the gun, he'll throw. He'll look deep here for Neighbors. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down. And we will not see a return on this one, as it will be marked down. The home team's offense and Jaden Daniels ready to take over once more. And we run you through the highlights here. It has been a very big performance from the quarterback position, instrumental in leading and executing, and now trying to finish strong and take his team to the finish line. And they get this one across midfield to the 47-yard line.
And this running game has really been rolling, Mike, all game long. The holes, the run lanes, they've been there consistently. Here's another nice run as they look to put this game away.
And a determined run there inside the 40. It's a gain of 9 yards. And his fine afternoon on the ground continues. The last run going to put him up over 100 yards for this one. So, 2 minutes to play here in the second half. We'll come back and finish this one off after this.
Ready, ready.
A good spot here, 2nd and a yard.
Here we go, here we go.
Another run here for Robinson. And we'll see a timeout used by the defense, stopping it right out of the break. 1:57 to go in the game. They'll come up to 3rd and 3.
Let's go. Top low 18.
They'll drop to throw. He'll look middle, and he's got his man complete. And he's going to have the first down. So they convert on 3rd down with a pickup of 9.
60 by 6, 60 by 6.
They'll run here with Akers. The Giants going to call their 3rd and final timeout, and they'll get together prior to this 2nd down play.
Come on, set. Ready.
They run over center with Robinson. Maybe a couple there. It's 3rd down.
Okay, ready.
And some problems communicating on 3rd down, and that's going to be a delay.
Offense.
Whoa, things are getting tougher. It's now 3rd and 15. On the handoff, it's Robinson.
Robinson will bring the ball carrier. The tackle made by Dexter Lawrence. A gain of 5. It's
So here is Cameron Dicker. Dicker, the kicker, in a big spot. This to stretch the lead to a touchdown. And this one, right down the middle. It's good. A big 3 points as they extend their 4th quarter lead. So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. Now return coming from the 7th. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. The visitors' offense makes their way back out to the field for their next possession. They'll start it here with a 1st and 10. Oh, and a pressure there. He can't get a throwaway, and he's taken down. So it's a win here for the Commanders. They continue their winning ways in the month of September. They're off to a 3-0 start.